Hi, we're Tad and Julie, and we love to ride 2 Up. When we returned from our ride in 2015, going back to finish what we started was all we could talk about and dream about. I'm sure some of our friends didn't think we'd actually do it, but here we are, 8 years later, getting to finish our dream ride. Although it didn't take 8 years to plan it and put it in motion, there were a few hiccups along the way. By the time we were fully retired in July of 2020, COVID was in full swing. In order to prepare for our trip, we needed a motorcycle. With the option of either shipping our own bike or purchasing a bike already located in Europe, the latter made more sense due to time and cost. With the help of Stefan Knopf at Knopf Tours in Heidelberg, Germany, in December of 2022, we started the process of purchasing a motorcycle. The motorcycle we purchased was actually owned by a gentleman in California, but the bike had been shipped through Stefan over to Heidelberg to be stored in his warehouse a few years prior. It took a few months to get the paperwork sorted and the motorcycle registered in our name in the United States, but it was all completed in April of 2023. After some research, we decided to register the motorcycle in South Dakota. Not because Tad's from South Dakota, but because they do not require the motorcycle to be physically located in the U.S. in order to register it. Now I needed to determine what to bring. Although Tad has done many long-term rides, this would be a first for me. Since we were coming in mid-May, the weather could be cold, warm, or hot. We had to pack for all weather conditions, but in a very limited amount of space. Our plan was to return to the Dolomites in Italy to begin our ride where we ended it in 2015. But due to the cold weather in that area, we changed our plans and went south, and left the majority of our cold weather gear behind in Heidelberg. Our trip starts in Heidelberg, Germany, and we're heading south to Lake Annecy, France. We'll spend a few days in Lake Annecy with family, then heading further south to the Tuscany region of Italy. We spend 5 days meandering through the Tuscan hills and enjoying the many historic sites. We then head over to the French island of Corsica via the Corsica ferries from Livorno, Italy. We spend a week on this picturesque island, traveling from the sea to the mountains and back, and we're in constant awe of its beauty. And after our time in Corsica, we head back to the mainland and travel to Aosta, Italy, where we spend a few days seeing the sights. And from there, we travel to Lausanne, Switzerland, over the St. Bernard Pass. We spend a few more days with family and then head back to Heidelberg, Germany. Please stay tuned for more adventures while we ride through Europe 2 Up.